So hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'll make a quick review video with respect to Sidbi grade exam. So yesterday and today I was very busy. I was unable to make the review video. Now I'll just make a quick review like what was the level of the examination and what can be the expected cutoff, because I had attempted the Sidbi in the previous year or previous time in 2022 also, and with just 15 days of preparation I had scored 100 out of 200 in the MCQ paper, but my descriptive was not corrected because I had not cleared the normal cutoff, which was 120 for OBC. Okay, so actually the paper was moderate, and it was a bit difficult as compared to the previous year. So what I'll do is I'll just okay. So first I'll speak about English. Okay, so my attempts were 26 on 30. Okay, English, I would rather say it was moderate because it was not so easy, like scoreable. It was a bit tricky. The passage was, almost three paragraphs, and the but the thing was, the questions was not so tricky. You could have solved it if you had studied the passage once or twice and found out the keywords. So it was doable, but the parajumbles sentences was difficult. So I left all the five parajumbles. I guess there were six questions, and I attended only one in parajumbles. Uh, no, no, no. I skipped almost four questions, I guess. Yeah, out of five I skipped four, and remaining things I did. And in the you know missing sentences, fill in the blanks were easy, that was doable. And finding out the error, that the statement will be given and it will be divided into four parts. This was also a bit tricky, and if you know the proper grammar itself, you could have solved it. So I was able to solve it, since the questions were doable for me. Okay, so I would say it would be moderate. English section was moderate. Okay, next, GK section. I had not studied anything for GK. That's because I was busy with the RRB, and I gave this examination just for a trial, since I've already since I am already joining RRB, so it was not a big deal for me. But still, since I had paid the fees, and the examination center was in my hometown itself, I had given the examination. So I just attended 30 questions, but don't worry, all these 30 are not accurate. I guess 13 to 14 questions might be accurate because of the static part that they had, and the remaining things, it was like 50% chances. So it still took a risk and attended it, since even though if I don't clear the examination, I don't mind. So I just gave an attempt and did 30 questions. Okay, and now coming to the important part, reasoning. See, so the reasoning was, I would say, moderate. Okay, so there were three puzzles, circle based, where eight people were there and the direction was not given. Some are sitting inside and some were sitting outside. And designation based, with one more variable, like their favorite beverages, like coffee, tea, milkshake, etc. Okay, and there was one more puzzle, like flattened floor. Okay, flattened floor with their favorite breakfast or food. Okay, so you may think this they all these two were two variable puzzles, so it can be easy. No, because the tricks were very clues were very tricky. For example, the designation based, I had taken two possibilities, but after seeing some clue, when I eliminate the one of the possibilities, and when I go to the next clue, I'll get another two possibilities from this itself. So it was not so easily doable. But if you have practiced these kind of questions, then it was very easy. Since I had practiced these kind of questions, I was able to do it. And I had taken 1 month gap, almost from December 22nd. I had not done any of the mocks or any of the questions, but still I was able to do good amount of questions in reasoning. Okay, and the circle thing, I tried it, but I did not get the answer, so I skipped it. And the direction was lengthy, but it was doable. Blood relation was doable. Inequalities was easy. The normal thing was asked, and one input output was given. Okay, as soon as I saw this input output, I skipped it because I had not practiced any one of the input output, and it was 7 steps input output, so it was better to skip it. And critical reasoning was also easy. Almost only 4 to 5 questions were there, and it was doable. It was not so much tricky, like asked in IBPS PO mains. It was doable. Okay, so my total attempts in reasoning was 28. Okay, and now coming to the quantitative aptitude, my attempts were 24. Okay, 2 DI was there. One was based on number of male, female, number of female by car, number of female by bus. This was very easy. And one more pie chart was given where percentage was divided, and this was also very easy. Okay, then it was not so lengthy also. Aramse would have solved this 10 questions and 5 simplifications. This one was unexpected in Sidbi. I was not expecting Sidbi giving a 5 simplification, but it was also very easy. 5 quadratic equations. So actually, to be frank, since it has almost been 1.5 2 months that I have practiced, I was unable to solve quadratic equations in the shortcut method. I was like, what has happened? But I got to know that since I have left the practice, I was unable to do this. So I used the normal 12th standard method. Since I was good at maths in 12th standard, I used that method, and I was able to solve all the 5 questions. But I don't know if it is correct or not. I guess it will be correct, but let's see. It won't mind for me. And I did some single item arithmetic questions. Okay, and there was one caselet which was very tough and very lengthy, so I skipped it. Okay, so the thing is, in these kind of examination, it is very important to skip, to know what to skip rather than to know what to attend. So if you are good at skipping, then you will be good at attempting, and then you can also get good amount of marks. This was the main thing. Okay, and then the typing, the descriptive part, I attempted renewable energy in the first essay, and in the second essay I attempted about literacy, how literacy helps in developing country, something like that. And in the third one, the formal letter for asking for 25 personal computers. Okay, and I was able to type all these things in 35 to 40 minutes itself. So that was not a big deal, since my typing speed is good and the sentence formation vocabulary is good. I did not find any problem in all these things. Okay, I guess, yeah, these were the total things. Now let us discuss about the important things, like what can be the cutoff. So in MCQ part, last year it was 120 for OBC around, and 122 for general, I guess. And the overall, it was 155 for OBC, 157 for unreserved category. Okay, so since I said it was a bit slightly difficult as compared to the previous thing, and the GK, I mean the current affairs section, was mixed with more amount of static, there can be variations in the marks. So I'm expecting the over, I'll tell you the overall part itself after considering all the descriptive thing also. So it can be around 153, not less than that. So you can take this as 155. Okay, there won't be much variation, because see, the competition has increased, the number of application has increased, but the number of vacancies are same. So you can't expect huge number of variations. In fact, it can also vary, increase, but it won't decrease, decrease below than this. Okay, so if you have done this amount of attempts, and if you are sure that you will get this amount of marks, then yes, you can go to the interview section. But the point is, having cutoff just above the cutoff, marks of just above the cutoff is not enough. You have to have at least 5 to 10 marks above the cutoff in these kind of examinations, and get good amount of marks in interview. Don't worry, the freshers will get very good amount of marks in interview as per the last year's record. I have seen and verified so many teachers and the YouTubers who have spoke about this. Okay, so if you have cleared the cutoff, don't lose hopes, then you'll have very good chance. So this is my prediction with respect to cutoff, and the results will be out in 20 to 25 days, that's for sure. Okay, no worries. So I guess this is the brief discussion about the Sidbi examination. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.